Okay, and here's where the RMRC Anaconda is today. I'm doing some pre-flight checks, just making sure everything is working as expected. So here's a view. I put some lights for navigation and a landing light. So basically what we have is just some LEDs here. On the right, wingtip green, landing light in the nose, red wingtip on the left side. I assembled it with the booms and everything. Should be just about ready to go. I decided against putting anything here for now, but these are still not glued together, so I still could. They're just being held up with this blue tape on the booms. But I do have the upgraded motor, which this was a big part of the build. Hard to see. I have a video about what size that is, but it's a bigger one than the one that it came with. It's a 6S motor. And I'll walk you through some of the configurations and some of the checks. So I basically have an RFD 900 radio with two antennas, one on each side of the plane. Those are installed with some extension leads inside the canopy. So there you can see the RFD 900 radio, and there's the two antenna extensions in there. It takes a couple of 6S 5000 batteries on the nose for balance, and that seems to give me just a touch nose heavy, which is what I want. I have a separate 3S battery for the landing light and the wingtips. I just made those separate so I didn't have to go back and mess with the whole power configuration which is in there. In the previous video you could see what I did for power there. So we have the airspeed sensor here. I'll go ahead and close this again. The GPS. This is the receiver antenna installation. I put them back here just to have some separation with the radio. And I also cross-polarize the antennas so that they would interfere with each other as little as possible. This is on the 915 megahertz band. That is on the 2.4. It's a Maytech diversity receiver, the one that has, I think, 100 milliwatt of telemetry power. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a decent range and still have telemetry back. On the other side is the other antenna. This one points down. It matches the one on the other side, but it doesn't match this one. So again, I just try to cross-polarize them. Since this one is horizontal, that one will be vertical. And I'm doing some of the final tests. It is Express LRS running Crossfire protocol, so that means I was able to get the Yaapu telemetry script working here, and I can see even inside it's getting a few satellites. It's giving me all the information, including flight mode. So as I change flight modes here, I'm going to press the next flight mode. I should be fly by wire. Takes a little bit for the telemetry to get back. Maybe I need to increase the telemetry frequency. But anyway, the plane responded. You can hear the beep. Every time I press the button, I'm going to press the next flight mode, which is cruise. It's beeping. So it's receiving the command. It's just not always updating quickly on the telemetry screen. Now, I have 6 satellites, so I'm not sure I'll be able to arm right now. Oh yeah, it armed. And so I'm just gonna give it a quick blip of the throttle. So there it is. So I got my arming switch back here. So I'll disarm. And I have a safety on this. So for example, if the throttle is not all the way down and I try to arm, you see it doesn't arm. When it goes all the way down, now it will arm. Let's see. When the airplane responds and I hear that, I know it's armed. Okay, so I'll disarm now. There it is, disarmed. And now I can safely raise the throttle and no arming. Okay. So manual mode, left aileron, right aileron, up elevator, down elevator. Flaps are deploying, including the front slats. So that's all working well. The rudder is linked to the steering nose. So that's working well. Now if I put it into stabilize mode, when I tilt the plane to the right, the left aileron comes up. And on the other side, same thing. If I raise this wing up, the right aileron comes up. And then as far as the tail, if I lift the nose up, the elevator goes down. And if I tilt the nose down, elevator goes up. So that's all working as expected. So the plane should be stabilizing the right way. I do have this LiDAR, which is reading correctly. And that's gonna help me do autonomous landings. And then, what else? I think that's it. So it's responding correctly. Looks like it's all working well. And here's the ground station, showing me the battery voltage, Bloomberg satellites. There's a rangefinder, which looks like it's reading correctly. Everything is looking good. So she should be ready for a remating this weekend, now with autopilot enabled.